I um I have been busy. I got a spot on my shirt. I've been busy, friends. I've been so busy. Your girl has been busy. I don't know what's going on with these videos. I cannot get them. Um, I can't get them to agree to. Is it the link? I'm gonna have to go back and check on that video. Why are they not doing that? I think it's the link. I think it's the link. It's something that I am not doing correctly. One of my videos. It's not liking the videos. So we're just gonna go with it. I'm not sure what is going on. Okay. Okay, I'm about to talk to my friend. All right. I apologize. I am trying to do multitasking and I have multiple things going on. So your friend is trying to get it all done. We're gonna get it done though. We're gonna get it done. Hello, how you doing, Douglas? Good afternoon, my princess. Thank you so much, friend. Okay, let's let me know how you're doing, where you're from. Let's talk and chat. We are talking all things going live, and I am doing a 4 o'clock live. I have like a long to-do list. I actually even debated. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live, but I may not stay forever. But I'm gonna go live. Because my list just got longer. I wasn't as productive, and I just tried to do another video, and it is still not working. So I'm about to go figure that out too. Not sure why my link is not working. So we're gonna continue to go. We're gonna continue to press forward, friends. Thank you all for joining the live. Thank you for liking the live. So make sure you like the live, and then make sure you comment. Thank you, Douglas, for commenting. And so, professional channel. This is what we're doing. We're professional here. We're talking all things going live. We are also talking about the agency, Launch Your Income Agency, and we are chatting. So this is my 4 o'clock go live with ease and confidence, but also we're talking all things Launch Your Income Agency. So it is a TikTok live host creator network agency. Friends, hopefully my signal's buffering. Let me know if you don't see me. Say hello in the chat so I know you're here and you can see me. But go ahead and say hello, like the live, comment, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, click that subscriber button so I know you're there. And then also click the bell so you can get notifications of when I go live and when I post. And I'm going to be posting more lately. Thank you. How you doing, Sarah? Appreciate you. Hey, girl. Thank you so much. I have housekeeping. So housekeeping rules. If you are under 18 years or older, this is not the live for you. You got to be 18 or older. We're talking about live streaming. We're talking about monetization. So I want to make sure you are getting support. And then if you are also, again, this is a professional channel, so let's keep it for professional. We're talking about live streaming. So this is Launch Your Income Agency. It is an agency where I talk about TikTok in the sense that I co-stream. I'm always co-streaming. So I co-stream over here so that you guys can get information about the agency. I just got approved last week, and I am talking about the agency in particular. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much. I am doing well. Appreciate the question. It's been a busy morning. I've had some it's interesting when you put yourself out there. Hello? Yes, but I don't have one. And that's my former name. So no thank you. Okay. So timeshare people, I don't have a timeshare. So with that being said, you guys are getting like real time. I was like, I want to answer this call because I don't know who this is, and I have been in communication with my niece, so I wanted to make sure she was okay, just in case that was a different number. So yeah. All right, friends, thank you so much. So let me go over to the other platform. We're going to talk over there. I am not going to be online long because my list is growing of all the things I need to take care of. And apparently, I had two more things that just got added to the list because I tried to post a video. I keep getting these error messages. So I'm trying to figure out what is going on. So apparently something's not gelling right. So I got to figure out what it is and why they are not liking my videos. So we got to figure that out. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to be talking all things going live. And making sure that we are supporting the live. Make sure you like the live. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Appreciate you all joining and popping in on live. So that means that you guys are here. You're listening. You're growing. You're learning. And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscriber button so that you can become a subscriber. You can know when I go live and get notifications. So click that bell as well. And then when I post. And then I am going to be doing this live for about an hour. So if you have questions, it's Launch Your Income Agency. Feel free to message me. Feel free to go ahead and click on one of my videos, send a message. And so that way we can talk and I could talk more about the agency if you have questions. But it is a TikTok Live Creator Network agency. So we're going to get over there. We're going to connect with some of our friends and we're going to get to chatting and we'll see where this goes. All right. Take care. Let me know if you have questions along the way. I appreciate getting the comments in the chat. Get to chatting and supporting. Hello, friends. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. So come on in. We're going to talk all things going live. I appreciate you all joining. We are here. We are celebrating. We are connecting. We are growing. We are not letting anything keep us and hold us back. We're going to be consistent. We are going to do all things to be successful, friends. So come on in. We're going to get to chatting. How you doing, Donna? Thank you so much for coming to the live. I appreciate you joining my live. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you being here. Hello. How are you, friend? So I appreciate you coming on in. Thank you so much. And then my YT people are chatting with me as well. Thank you for joining. I am talking about the agency. You're welcome. I'm going to be talking about the agency a little bit. I use these lives nowadays. I've been using them as marketing just so that I can get as much exposure and communication out there about the agency as much as possible. Obviously, I come on twice a day and I was given nuggets about this. Oh, thank you so much, friend. Thank you for the sub and the like. Appreciate you. And so I've been given a lot of great information about the agency. However, I've had some hiccups along the way. Some hiccups along the way. There's clearly some things that I am going to have to kind of go back and revisit the process so that I can make sure everything is going smoothly as I am posting content and I am uploading posting content and I am accepting applications. So we're gonna keep going forward, friends. How you doing, Per Mom? How you doing? Thank you for joining the live. My friends coming on in. Thank you for liking the live. Come on in. We're gonna talk about Launch Your Income Agency. Let me know if you have questions. I always like to answer questions and make sure people are getting as much information as possible. And if you already belong to an agency, I gotta give a disclaimer, then you need to talk to that agency for guidance and support. I don't want people to say I'm telling people stuff that they don't, supposed to know, or all the other stuff that comes with that. So I want you to go to your agency, talk to them. But in the meantime, I was just promoting Launch Your Income Agency. There's a link in the bio where you can get more information. How's everything going, Per Mom? How are you? Did you go live today? What's the hold up? Are you going live? Let me know. And so I'm gonna send you the link to put your contact information. I owe you that. So I just realized. I said, I don't think I sent it. Let me know. Did I send it? Let me know, because I'm moving so quickly. I go to live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. I will try my best to pop in. I have to see where I'm at 9 p.m. You did not. I'm going to do it right now as we speak. You said you did not. Yeah, I've been moving quite a bit since I left the live. So, and I usually try to do it before I leave the live, so I apologize. That should have been done. Thanks. I'm going to. You was gonna ask. Okay. Let me make sure you get it. And hello, friend. How you doing, Tabitha? All my friends coming in. Let me know if you have questions. I'm gonna stay live. I'll probably stay live for I'll see it maybe an hour, no more than 90 minutes. Only because I have a to do list of things to do, and so I want to make sure I'm getting everything covered, and staying on top of some tasks that I need to do. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate you joining the live. Let me know if you have questions. We are talking all things going live. And if you are here and you have questions about the live process, let me know as well. Okay, let me see, friend. Hi, how are you? Thank you for following the live host as well, Tabitha. Is it Terry? Thank you so much. Hey, thank you for the daily heart me. Mom, do me a favor. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it. I was about to say send me a message, but I'm going to do it. I think I'm a little nervous. Why are you nervous, friend? Why are you nervous? You got this. Let me see. What is your username? Your username must be something else. Thank you all who are joining the live. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate you all being here. Let's see. How you doing, Sarah? Thank you so much. Let's see. Have you okay, have you gone live today, Sarah? How was your live this morning? Did you go live today? Let me know if you did. Hello, friends coming in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you joining. Blessings to you. How you doing, Keith? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How you doing, Sequetta? You did your live. You did. I think I saw a message that you did it. How did it go? Hello. How did it go, friend? Let me know how did it go. And let me know how did it go. You said I did. Okay, so let's see what happens. You should receive a message from TikTok to hello, friends coming in. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much. I'm sending you a message now for people to not join me. Oh, well, okay, okay, I'm new. How you doing, Keith? How are you, friend? Thank you for joining. I am talking about Launch Your Income Agency. It's my agency. It's a creator network agency. If anybody in the live belongs to another agency, you definitely have to talk to your agency. You can't join two. It is not allowed. I'm saying that very clearly just so people hear me. The algorithm hears me saying it. Everything about supporting your own creator network. So I'm not trying to coach or do anything like that, coach any of it. So definitely if you belong to an agency, you need to go visit that agency and talk to them. I'm just recruiting in terms of talking about the services, letting people apply. If you're ineligible, I'll let you know and you need to talk to your agency. So I just want to make sure I say that very clearly so no one's thinking I'm trying to do anything else. Hello everyone, how you doing, Sugar Mama? My friend Keith, so that's what's here. If you click the link, you can apply. Per Mom, I did send you my information, so you got an inbox message from me. And then Sequetta, here's the deal: when you first do your first couple lives, it's crickets. It's the algorithm doesn't send it out. You say, "Ooh." The algorithm does not send it out to other people. It is crickets, friend. So just know that that's how it works. Keith, if you're interested, let me know because I usually do a quick overview of the Creator Network program. That is the TikTok program that I'm promoting. I'm one of the agencies for it, so I'll talk about that. and I'll talk about the services I offer, and you can click the link before. So just let me know if you have questions. Some of my friends who are joining are part of the agency. I appreciate you all joining, so let me know if you guys have questions. I appreciate the support. I'm not going to stay super long because I got a long laundry list of things to do. So, Sequetta, so you did it. Let's talk through it, friend. You did it. Now, if you did it, let's check. Because I want to make sure as you are moving forward, you want to make sure you go back, and if you finish the trial, you'll get a system notification. You typically get a notification before I do. You'll see the notification if you satisfied it. Did you go? I hate to say this because what I normally do is pop in, and I apologize. I was like doing 20 things at one time, and I tried to post a video, y'all, and that's the second video where the link here should be able to be posted in the video. Well, it's not allowing it. So I think I'm getting a system notification because of that. Or I'm sorry, an error message. So I gotta message TikTok again to figure out what's going on. But what you said proud. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate your friend. Just stopping by to say, hey, beautiful. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate the support. We are talking about the Launch Your Income Agency. It is the Happy Launch Week. We officially launched this week. I'm battling. That's right. That's right. That's right. You are battling at 7 p.m. Central. 7 p.m. Central. That is 8 o'clock for me. I gotta put a reminder on my phone. I'm gonna put a reminder because I'm actually going to be out and about, and so I'm gonna try to join you while I'm out. 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna put a reminder on my phone, friend. I'm trying my best to participate. Hello, how you doing? Good afternoon, Doc. How you doing? TikTok Taryn. Thank you so much for being here, friend. And then I will, so anybody who is new to the live, let me know. And I did a pop-up too. Oh, did you really? Okay. I have to log into work. I will let you know. So yeah, so you're gonna get a system notification. So anyone, if you apply, go to your inbox. You know what your inbox is? Let me know if you're, if you know where your inbox is. And I was about to tell you, did you do 10 minutes on a dot? Did you do over 10 minutes? I just want to make sure because there's a timer. So when you touch, there's a little house in the top right corner. You touch that, you can see how many minutes you've gone. And so that's what I was going to ask. Did you ever check your time? So if you didn't check your time, hopefully you did. And hopefully you went a little above and beyond. But it's all good. We'll figure it out if you did not. So I'll keep you posted. I did not see the timer. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there's a timer. If you click the time, the house, or if you swipe to the left, you'll see the timer. So yeah, and then you should have gotten a recording of that live too. So if you didn't do 10 minutes, then it's timestamped, so it'll tell you how many minutes you did. I didn't know about the timer. I just hit 20 hours total live so far. I usually do 60 to 90 minutes. Look at you. Congratulations. Look at you, Per Mom. Awesome. Yeah, so it gives you real-time performance. So you can click the house and you can swipe and see how long you've gone live. Thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. And so yeah, so you can see the real-time performance. Again, let me give my disclaimer because I want this on record. TikTok, let me just say out loud, if you are here and you are listening to me, guys, and you are with another creator network agency, you can go to them and get guidance and support. I cannot coach or poach. So just know that that is the rule. So when you come here now, lately, I've been talking about the launch weekend. I've been telling people about my link in the bio. I've been talking about the services my agency will provide. You would have to go somewhere else to get guidance and support. If you're with an agency, you have to go to them and get guidance and support. I'll chat with you later. Thank you so much. You are welcome. I'll definitely message you so that we can make sure we close the loop. I want you to be able to come to tomorrow's meeting as well. Thank you all who are here. If you are new to my live, let me know. And I'm going to send out a message tonight because I was trying to make sure I got everybody up to speed so I don't have to repeat my messages. But I'm going to send a message tonight promoting the meeting for tomorrow. Okay, so we'll do a 6:30 kind of quick conversation. Hopefully it's quick, but it's really designed for my new people, but anybody's welcome to attend it. We'll do that and we'll just talk about, thank you so much, friend. And we'll just talk about some of the beginner things you want to keep in mind. So we'll use that as a moment for us to chat, connect, but also talk about beginner strategies. TikTok gave me the Heart Me Flash Goal. So I am Hearted Me. And I know many of you were here probably earlier. So if you gave the Heart Me, I appreciate you. If you have not, I appreciate your support as well. So thank you so much, friends. But I know TikTok, you guys came back from the earlier meeting. Petra, let me know how things are going, friend, for you. I think, have you gone live yet? Let me know if you've gone live. And then I got to check in on some of my other friends that are out here pending, waiting on their go live moment. I'm going to start holding my heart knees. I know TikTok says, Dr. Lisa, we just gonna keep you on your toes. That's what they're doing. Thank you so much, Bloom. Appreciate you. TikTok is keeping me on my toes. In the morning, I don't get it sometimes. Sometimes I do. Afternoons, I typically, as of late, I had not been getting it. So I think this is a new thing. So we'll see. I tell you guys, try to pay attention to patterns. Yeah. So they do keep you on your toes, though. It's not a rhyme or reason sometimes. So just know that you got to pay attention to patterns too, though, if there's some out there. So when we meet tomorrow, we're going to talk through some tips and strategies for your life. I want you guys to feel confident. I want you to feel like you can engage your community. I don't want you to feel like this is not for you. I don't want you to be nervous or scared. We could do this. And then on top of that, we'll try to do, I shouldn't say try. We will meet up again on Sunday. So I'll do the regular Sunday chat, but I wanted to just check in with my new people too. And especially my people, there's a few of you who have not gone live yet. So I want to make sure you guys actually do go live. And several of you who are in the agency that have live access, I want to make sure you go live. So we'll talk about that too. And if you are new to thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you all. Make sure you like the live, share the live out. We have the Heart Me Flash Goal, so we'll see if we are able to accomplish the goal, but it is totally fine if we can't. And then we do know if you are going live today, we'll put in the chat. I know Miss Darlene is doing her first ever battle. Okay, she's doing her first ever match. We're excited about that. Thank you so much, Toya. Appreciate you. She is doing that at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So 7 p.m. tonight, Darlene's room. Go visit her so we can support and cheer her on for her first battle. Miss Darlene, are you battling someone within the agency? Let me know if is it an interagency or is it somebody else you connected with, maybe another follower, one of your followers. Put that in the chat for us. Let us know who you are battling. If you're still in the room, you may not be in the room. You said, hey, I am back really quickly. What's that? What's up? Let me know. What's up, friend? And then anybody else who's in the room, another follower. Okay, awesome. That will be great. That's what it's all about, expanding your community, friend. OMG, it was only for 8 minutes. So yeah, you gotta do another 10 minutes. I think you're gonna have to start over too. I don't know if they're gonna count. It's not cumulative. I think it's gonna be a full 10-minute live. Yeah. You're like, look here, it feel like 10 minutes. I'm just gonna stop. I apologize. I should have said that. I should have said pay attention to the timer. Sorry about that. But yeah, it has to be 10 minutes. All right, friend. Yes. So if you get it done, I can get you in. So just let me know whenever you get it done. I know it's like, oh my gosh. But that's what the agency's here for. It's here to help you get through it. Okay. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you on the YT. You can do it. See, people like you can do it. Make a list of questions. Ask your people what you want to. There we go. Listen, I felt the same. I felt that way trying to get. Wait a minute, let me tell you. Can I tell Bloom? Do you mind if I tell your story? Bloom was so cute. She was so cute. I had a chance to jump in on hers, so I apologize, Sequetta. Honestly, I would have set in on it. I was in and out. I was trying to do some content, and my videos keep getting flagged for. I think because I'm trying to link. They say I should be able to link the link for the agency on my video. I've done it for 2 videos now, and I don't think it's working. I think it's the link. I think the link is the problem because the videos themselves are pretty basic. It's not anything special. So I think it's the link. But again, this is the business account. The business account is a little tricky, but it shouldn't be a problem. I'm using the copyrighted music. I just really don't understand. So I think the link is the problem. Um, so I gotta figure that out. So that was a little frustrating. So I was kind of troubleshooting that, and then I didn't realize that you had sent the message. But really quickly, my friend Bloom, did you say you said sure? Bloom was so cute. Bloom was like in her little bonnet. She said, Dr. Lisa, it is late at night. I'm watching TV. I'm in my bonnet. I said, ain't nobody gonna say it that way. So ain't nobody gonna see that video. Just go ahead and do it on bonnet. Do it in your bonnet. And she was cute. She had her like her you had just done some moisturizing. I think something in her skin. Her skin looked really like nice and fresh, and her little bonnet was on. I was like, girl, that's a look. I said, that might be your live stream. You said, do it in the bonnet. I said, do it scared, do it in the bonnet. It don't matter, just do it. But no, it was super cute. It was super cute. So she did it in her little bonnet. And she just talked, and she had some people, I guess there was a few people who knew she was live, and they came popping in. It's like, you got this, you got it, friend. You can do it scared. And once you start doing it, that's why I apologize, because I wish I was there, because what I try to do is ask questions. I kind of help you through the screen and share what's going on. So yeah, so I did not make that. So I will. So tomorrow when I do it, when I do the talk, I'll kind of walk through and try to help people with understanding the screen. We won't be on here, but I'll still walk us through. I'll do maybe a practice mode for my phone. How you doing, Soda? How you doing, friend? So we'll figure it out. But yeah, if you go, let me know if you go back. If you go back, I'm not going to stay on super long here. So if you do end up going back today, like soon, for 10 whole minutes, I will be there with you. I'll try my best to join you so we can talk through it. Okay, hopefully that works. If you tell me, thank you so much. If you tell me what time, yeah, because I'm going to stay here. I'm probably going to stay right at an hour and see. Thank you all who are coming in. Thank you for that heart me. Appreciate your friends. Appreciate you. We need 3 more heart me's. Come on now. 3 more. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much. I know you guys, many of you were here earlier. But having fun, so that's okay. What happened now? Wait, I missed the first part, Soda. Soda, you might have gotten filtered. I think you got filtered, Soda. Was it kind of empty? Is that what you were sharing? It says, hey, but having fun so far. That's okay. Yeah, you got filtered. Whatever you said before, hey, after hey, got filtered. Let's see. And then I saw Pals. I think you had something to say. Hello, friend. How you doing, Lynn? Thank you so much, Lynn, for being here. Anybody in the room? I am promoting the Launch Your Income Creator Network Agency. There's a link here for you to apply to it. If you belong to a creator network, you have to talk to your network. I cannot support and coach or do anything like that. So just know that that's a conversation you have to have with them. I'm just talking about the services and the support I offer. Wait, was your talk about purpose today or yesterday? I hope I didn't miss it. I'm doing a call tomorrow. Is that what you're asking about? And then I did the one Sunday. Let me just make sure I didn't miss what you're asking. Tomorrow is what I'm doing. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Tomorrow I'm doing a talk. So is that what you're asking? Tomorrow at 6:30, I'm going to send an email out to everybody saying how, and then it cut off. So I'm going to My views. Okay, you're saying like you're having low views. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. They're fairly low. We're gonna talk about that. So when you come to the meeting tomorrow at 6:30, we're gonna do it over Zoom, um, and we'll talk about some things you might want to do. I'll give a couple tips to kind of get, hopefully get things a little bit more flowing. I'll have to log into work now. I am just going to do it around 6 p.m. when I take my lunch break. Okay, okay, and that is Eastern or Central. My views. Okay. Let me know if that's Eastern or Central. I'll try my best to be there if I can pop on at that time. Yes, okay. I thought you were going to be on someone else's live talking about purpose. Oh, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. It was on Phenomenal Katrina's live. Yes, Eastern. Okay, perfect. So 6 o'clock per Eastern. Okay. Um, Phenomenal Katrina's. I was on her live. Now, let me say again my disclaimer. I was not there to promote my agency. She asked a couple questions. It was kind of interview was my purpose, and we were talking through it. So I I'll talk about it tomorrow on the Zoom. I'll let you guys know. So you guys kind of I'm transparent. I don't gatekeep. I tell you what is my perspective and live experience. Okay. Thank you so much. No, I'm in Florida. And so I tell you guys what's happening with the peek behind the curtain. So I'm very transparent, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. So yes, we'll talk about it tomorrow. So we'll see how things go though. Caught a bit of it. It was nice. Thank you so much, Soda. I appreciate your friend. Thank you. Yeah, I've been multitasking. My niece is applying. Well, not applying. She's actually going to college. So she's at a college and she's trying to get set up. And she's asking her aunt for questions and advice and guidance. So when I was coming to that meeting, I was kind of getting off a call with her. She had some things she needed to take care of, and she was asking for some assistance. And then I went over to Katrina's live. So I was actually about 25 minutes later than what I was wanting to be because of that call. So it's just been busy. That's all. I say all that because it's just been busy, and then a little frustrating things are happening. So just trying to make sure I get it all together. The content creation, that's a frustration. And then I got imposters again. Imposters, really, people, imposters. So thank you so much, friend. Yes. So I'm back to the imposters. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. I didn't get a chance to get to it because I was like doing other tasks. I was down for a minute. So yes, yeah, they're back. They are back. And there's two, so I gotta fill out the form to get them removed. They're using my likeness and stuff, and so in my content. So I gotta get them removed, and then I also have. It looks as if there are a couple out there that are looking to start because they're using a variation of my name. You know, the imposters will put a number behind, or a dot, or a period, or a slash or something. Gotta snip them again. I know, snipe them. Yep, yeah. I'm gonna have to do it. So. It's interesting. So I have all that going on. So I'm trying to keep it together, guys. But it's been a process. Let me know if there's questions. I like to say anybody new in the room. I want to make sure I'm answering any questions. And then most of the people in the room today are people who are with the agency. So if you have questions, let me know. If you are not with the agency and you are with another agency, I have to say. I want to make sure I keep repeating it because, you got the people who are like saying, oh, here's what's happening. That's not what I'm doing. I'm promoting my agency. And at the end of the day, if you are with an agency, then you have to go to that agency to get support. So I'm trying to shift things a little bit. I won't be showing my services on the laptop. I'll talk about them if people have questions. So that's the way I'm kind of shifting things a little bit, just so that there's not the impression that I'm doing anything inappropriate. So, all right, friends. Thank you so much, Happy. Appreciate you, friend. Let's see. I'm gonna talk for a little bit longer, not too much longer, because like I said, I have a long to-do list. I think today just feels like it's catching up with me. And then I need to figure out what's happening with my content. I didn't get a chance to really troubleshoot the way I wanted to. I caught some of the interview you did, and you did well. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Um, yeah, if you guys ever have questions, if you ever want me to come to your lives, I'm totally fine with that too. So don't feel like you can't ask that. I'll come. I'll support. I'll call her back in a minute. I'm sorry about that. I think I was freezing because the call was coming through. So I'll have to call her back shortly. But yeah, so yeah, if you ever want me to come to your lives, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to chat. I think some of you, it may not be a bad idea because some of you have, um, okay, that's good. Okay. She was sending me a message. Because some of you have people who are commenting, engaging from a commenting perspective, and maybe they're tapping, but you have a lot of people who don't have blue boxes. So we'll talk about that too. So I'll leave that for tomorrow's conversation. Now I'm writing a small agenda, but I think you probably need to spend a little bit more time if you have that level of engagers coming to your live, coming to get information from you. You want to make sure that they understand how to fully engage on as a viewer. So that's going to be important. Good, that's one of my issues. Yeah, yeah. I've gone to a couple of your lives now, different people's lives in the agency, and that's what I'm noting. There's a lot, there's a lot of that happening. Not, I mean, some of you guys still, obviously, some of my new people are still experiencing low views, so it's kind of hard to tell. But the ones that are not experiencing low views, there's a few where there needs to be a little bit more education that's happening with your community. I need a lot of help. You said I need a lot of help. I got you. So we're gonna meet tomorrow. Tomorrow at 6:30. We're gonna meet tomorrow, and that'll help with kind of normalizing and helping you understand some things you can do to kind of get more engagement. And then the other thing I'm going to talk about is data. We're going to talk about data a little bit more because the data is clearly telling some stories for people. So I want you guys to see. You know, obviously, if you don't have a lot of viewers in your room, that's one thing. If you don't have a lot of if you don't have, thank you for that daily RP friend. If you don't have a lot of viewers in your room, that's one thing. But when you look at your real time performance, you can tell there like what does it look like for your followers, what does it look like for your watch time. I mean, not your watch time too, but your actual time you go live. What does it mean for your traffic? Some of you guys are getting fairly good traffic also. So that means your topic is kind of a popular topic. So you're getting some traffic, but you're not getting that traffic to stay. So that's essentially what's happening. So you want to make sure as you're getting more traffic, how do you get them to stay? So we'll talk about that also. These are all agency conversations. Again, there's always people listening when they're not actually swiping into the room. If you are listening and if you do belong to an agency, you got to talk to your agency for support and assistance. And then if you are interested in joining my agency, you'll come in and click a link. So, but you have to definitely go to your agency. If you already have an agency attached to one of your accounts, then you gotta stay with that account, that agency, and you can't have more than one agency. I think it depends on the time of day also. Yes, time does matter. hmm Yeah, absolutely does matter. If you look at the analytics, that matters. TikTok will give you some data. Those live analytics that I talked about on Sunday. Um, TikTok will give you some data that speaks to um, where your viewers are coming from geographically, gender, age range, as well as recommendations for when your followers are on the app. And so if you center your live around when your followers, the majority of your followers are on the app, I think that's good data. And don't get me wrong, I think that's not a bad strategy. I mean, obviously people have other live hosts that they may be visiting or they may be doing content or engaging in content. But I tell people start off with you. Because if you're going to switch your time, make sure it's the time you can commit to. That's all I say. You don't want to be bouncing around too much because you want to get people to get used to you and know that they can rely on you being there. Then I tell you, you know what? You want to pay attention. If you're going to pay attention to when people, when your followers are going live, then you want to be intentional about saying, how do you get those followers to come to your live? Are you posting content about your live topic? Are you doing a live event? Are you posting in your story or in your note? So how are you promoting your live? So that's going to be key. Okay. Um, Let me know if you have any other questions, friends. But again, we'll talk about that tomorrow because I want to make sure you guys kind of start following the steps to be successful. Can you show me where? Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Can you show me where you can find your subscribers? I'm trying to learn this. It's the star. So there's a star that pops up. It says 261 to between 261/270 out of 270. When you click that as a live host, it'll take you to your list of subscribers. So when I click that information, it tells me, do I want to manage? Do I want to pin? It gives me a couple different options for updating my subscription goal. You can click the question mark. It'll give you some information as well. But essentially, your subscriber option is on your home screen on your profile. You can click there, and then it'll take you to the subscription homepage. Okay. How you doing, Mimi? Thank you so much. Thank you, friends who are coming into the live. I appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. Let me know if there's any questions. I'll probably stay another, you know what? I'll make it right to 5 o'clock. I'll stay to 5 o'clock on the dot. So another 15 to 17 minutes, 18 minutes. Okay. And like I said, let me know if there's any questions. I'm just trying to be, like I said, efficient with my time so I can get some things done before the evening comes. Let me know if you are new to the live, if you are looking to join the Launch Your Income Agency. You have to apply. If you click the link below in this left corner, you can apply. Thank you so much, Mimi. Appreciate you. And then if you apply, you have to make sure, I tell people all the time, hi, that I am recruiting for the Launch Your Income Agency. If you are already with a live host agency, you want to make sure you connect with them. Okay? So there's no misunderstandings. Okay. Thank you for the populars. Appreciate the populars votes. Appreciate the populars, friends. Yeah, so definitely, if you're with an agency, you gotta get coaching and support from them. I can't coach someone else's clients, creators. So I want to make sure I say that and I say it on the record that I'm not supposed to do that. And so that's what I'm not trying to do. So you definitely want to talk to your person. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for sharing out the live. Make sure you like the live and share it out. Anybody else going live today? Let me know if there's other people going live. If you are a live host, let me know if you are going live today. Hey, Laura Lynn. Thank you so much for being here. Anybody else? And so we'll talk about, oh, I'm tired. We'll talk about the agency stuff too. How you doing? Toya and In My Travels, thank you for the shares. Let's see. Hope, hello, hope you are having a great day. I am having a good day. I think I'm a little dragging. I'm going live to make up for for yesterday. Oh, okay. What you mean, so yesterday's your normal day? Do you have a schedule? Let me know if you have a schedule. It actually does say that. Plus Side Fitness, chair workouts live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30, 7 p.m. to p.m. 7 p.m. and then 6:30 p.m. I'm sorry, Eastern in Hampton Roads. What's Hampton Roads about? What's that about? What does that mean? Thank you all who are coming in. Treetop, you said I was in several battles of other live hosts yesterday And today won 3 and lost 2. Look at you. What do you mean? So you got like power ups? Is that what you're saying for those live hosts? Awesome. That is awesome. So you got some power ups. So you taking notes, friend? You ready? That'll be awesome for you to do some battling. I'm at the gym. Not sure if I should go live while here or when I get home. The gym can be hit or miss because you don't want people in your image or your screen that is like half dressed, that type of stuff. You just gotta kind of be careful about what does it look like, what's gonna happen. So I would say be careful because of the attire. I think that's why I would be careful. You said that's my area. I mean, what area? Oh, that's what area you in, Hampton Roads? Okay, okay. Laura Lynn, how you doing, friend? You said you have 5 power-ups. Ooh, wow. They're gonna be looking for you, friend. They be like, where is Miss Treetop? When they try to battle next week, they were like, where are you at? So yeah, that's good that you have the power-ups. Now the rule is you only can use those for those live hosts because you got it from them. So that's where you can use them. In I don't know Jeremy's room. I don't know who's Jeremy. I don't know who that is. Let me know who that is. You know that's my husband. My husband's a Jeremy. And I was like, I don't know who Jeremy is. Because my husband, he ain't on here like that. So I could say that fairly with fair confidence. I was like, I don't know who that is. Oh, I really don't. I was like, wow. All right, friends. Let me know if there's any questions. Like I said, if you're in the room, so you got power ups. You've battled. You've been and participated in battles. Are you ready to battle? Do you know enough about them, Mr. Treetop? Let me know if you know enough. And Miss Sterling, how are you feeling about your battle tonight? Are you nervous? Hello, friend. How you doing? No, it's nothing to be nervous about. And the fact that it's friendly should be good. Should be really good. That should be good. Did you promote it? I know you've been promoting it here, so hopefully others know about it. How you doing, Yvette? Thank you so much. I have something in someone else's name, Muhammad Room too, but no. Okay, okay, okay. You're naming people. I was like, I don't know who those people are. But you've been battling in these streets. Thank you for the shares, friends. Thank you all for the support. Let me know if you have questions. I gotta give my disclaimer. So this is a live where I'm talking about the Launch Your Income Agency. It is a creator network agency. Hello, friend. If you are part of an agency, you got to make sure you are talking to that agency for support and for guidance and for anything that comes with agency business. So you got to go to them. You can't get it from me. I can't give the appearance that I'm coaching you in any way or supporting you in any way. So I just want to make sure I say that to everybody, and I'm saying it for the algorithm too. Okay, so that everybody knows what's going on. Thank you so much. How do you know what agency you need? How do you know what agency you need? Let me answer that question. Oh, how you doing, the real lamb? I owe you a message, friend. I think I owe you a message. Let me answer that question in 1 second, Farrah. How you doing, Farrah? The no was for treetop. Yes, I'm nervous. Oh, whatever. Hello. Hello, friend. I sent you an invite to your application, so you're good. Awesome. Jeremy walked me through it, but it was fun and challenging. Awesome, awesome. Also need to know what to do either the live place as well. Okay, okay, yeah, you can post those. Okay, so Farrah, to answer your question, it's going to be a decision that you're gonna have to make in terms of. I tell people, how do you know which agency to pick? You need to know what your goals are on TikTok. Are you looking to go live? Are you looking for monetization to grow when it comes to monetizing? Are you looking to get support because you don't know what you don't know? And what type of training and hosting strategies are out there? So that's what Launch Your Income offers. I offer support when it comes to go live training, hosting strategies. We talk about leveling up from a monetization perspective. I encourage you to understand and determine if battling those matches are for you. It's not required. I have no requirements, but it is something that I do tell people. Depends on what your goals are on TikTok. If you're looking to monetize, um, that is a great way from that perspective, but also growing your community. So it has multiple benefits. So I share that with people. But it just depends on what you're looking for out of this experience. What are you looking for? Let me know. And then when it comes to an agency, you gotta, if you belong to an agency, you gotta talk to them, because I can't coach you on what to do and how to make a decision. That's gonna be a personal decision, and you can talk to them about how you get support and guidance on what to do. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for the shares, Mr. Arlene. Appreciate you. Um, um, so when it comes to the clips, Mrs. Treetop, when you get clips from a live, I think they come in as a system notification if you're on someone else's live and the clips come in. I think that's where they are. They could be under your live home screen, under the live recording section. Somebody let me know if that's where they sit. It could be. I don't think so though. Let me know. Have anybody seen where the recordings are put? I think they're an actual system notification. That's how you are able to pull them up and use clips to post on your page. Okay. Okay. I thought agency was for like your brand. Well, the Creator Network program is helping you to go live as a creator, and it's teaching you live hosting that aligns with your brand. So I do talk about branding. I do talk about what your brand is, what's your topic, your niche. So we talk about that. Yeah, so that's part of the things that I want you to be authentic to you, making sure you understand how to effectively go live. But yeah, we'll talk about that. You said system notifications. I've only gotten one, and it was in a message when I was on the other person's live. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I set it up to get the message, to get um, the recordings from people. Well, I'm sorry, people have opened up the recordings. I have not set it up, although people said they got my recordings. Um, I haven't set it up as an intentional way for people to get clips. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So basically, you want to pick someone that helps you meet your goals, not no matter your brand. I think it could be. It depends on what you're trying to do. I think I'll go back to. It depends on what your goals are. So if your goals are to go live, talk about your service, maybe you have some products or things that you want to talk about, then you want an agency that's going to help you talk through that. If you depends on what you're trying to do here on the app. Can you see my comments? Iridescence. I cannot. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. What? I got in. Yes. that I did see that comment. That comment I had to go back up a little higher. But yes, I saw that comment. So yes, you got a system notification saying you were accepted to join. Um, so yes, so what I'm talking about, Farrah, this might be helpful for you. If you click the link, it's up to you. Let me share this real quick. You cannot be with another agency. So that's first and foremost. I got to be clear about my disclaimers so that it's not any misinterpretation. You cannot be with another agency no matter if you have multiple accounts. So that's one thing. The other thing I will say is that you cannot, you can't get coaching from me. So in terms of where you go and all the other stuff, you got to go talk to your creator network. And so yeah, I can't support you in any questions about your creator network. So that's what you want to do. Okay. Hello, Charlie. How are you, friend? What's the deal, friend? I don't know if you've gone live yet. I think I owe you a message to see about your live journey. How's everything going? Are you gonna go live, friend? Let me know. I think we're hitting our. You're dancing. That's funny. I think you might be hitting your deadline soon too. The person I'm battling with said to turn it off because they have theirs on. Turn what off? Hey, thank you. Turn what off, Mr. Arlene? Okay, thank you. I'll do more research. Yes, definitely do your research. I tell you all the time, do your research. Unalive and analytics, all the live recordings. Yes, Yes. Oh, turn off the recording feature or the shares of your live. I turn mine off. Not that I don't mind sharing it, but I guess my understanding is that people get the entire live. It's not just the clip; it's the entire live. So for that reason, I was like, well, the whole live, really, the whole live. So I don't turn it on. 18 plus buttons. What is that? I went live on Saturday, but it was in a spot with spotty internet. Oh, let me check. I don't think, do they have you as completed? Let me see if they have you as completed. Uh, Thank you all who are coming into live. I feel like a kid. Oh, you're so. Oh, you're so funny. You said I feel like a kid in the candy store. Um, I think they're talking about parental control button. Oh, okay, gotcha. Um, so yeah, Charlie. Yeah, you're pending. I think. Um, yeah, you're pending. You got 3 days left to do it. I'll try to go live later. Okay, okay. So, let's see. You know what? Hold on. Am I mistaken? No, you know what? I was confusing you with somebody. I don't think you applied yet, have you? Let me know if you're with an agency. If you're already with an agency, you can't apply. I don't think you applied to mine, or let me know if you have, because I might be looking in the wrong space for you. Because I think I was thinking you were the other person. No, I don't think you applied to mine. And so if that's the case, then you would you said I haven't applied. Okay, that's what's like. I don't think you applied. Okay, friend. Yeah. So if you were to apply, you would have to apply here first, and then you'll get a trial live. So you get a notification to do the trial live. If you just go live, that I don't know if that satisfies it. I think you have to do this trial live, and then TikTok will share that you completed the trial, and then you can move forward with officially applying. Now, that's the application here for me for Launch Your Income. If you do belong to an agency, I tell people all the time, you definitely need to talk to your agency first. So I say that again because I want it on the record that I've been saying it multiple times. You know, I'm like a broken record right now because I'm a little in my feelings about it. So yeah. But with that being said, just definitely, if you want to click the link, I can check and see if you're eligible. And if you are eligible, then I will send you the trial live to do. If you need to do a trial live, it sounds like you do because you have not done a live before, so it might be important for you to do that. All right, friends. Keep me posted if you click it. I'm gonna stay on a couple more minutes. I'm about to get off shortly. I got a little bit of a to-do list to do. I had a video I was trying to post. I tried to post 2 videos in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, and they're not going through. I think the feature for me to link the link in the video is not working, and it keeps triggering um, uh, a pretty much a video removal. So I'm annoyed because I'm spending a lot of time and it ain't working. So I'm like, it ain't working, y'all. We gotta figure this out. So I don't know what's happening here, but I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll do it again without the video linked. So we'll see if that works. Thank you, friends. Y'all coming in right when the girl is about to get off. I keep saying I'm trying to be. Hey, Nika, I'm trying my best to be efficient with my time. And then you guys, let me say this: whoever's in the room, I know Miss Darlene is going live. Who else is going live? Somebody else said they were going live tonight. I know Sequetta said she was going to try to do her trial live. But who else is going live? This is not your live night, Coach. You going live? This is not your live night, is it? I thought you were like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today's Tuesday. Or are you Monday through Friday? No, you're not Monday through Friday. Not for this account. Nettie's going live. Okay. So yeah, put your live time in the chat for me so we can see who's going live. Coach Jesse. So we there's a few of you I probably need to meet with because Coach Jesse, I know you said you had a content disclosure issue. So let's chat. I think we probably need to chat to make sure that you are good moving forward. Sounds like you're good, but it's probably so you're Monday through Friday now. Okay, nice, nice. Okay. I don't. Well, you weren't Monday through Friday though. I was about to say because I've said your live script multiple times. I don't remember saying Monday through Friday, but you might have changed it. I know you were trying to stand up shop, so I think you hadn't done it. You had to go back, and then that's on Just Fab. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I'm confusing the two at different accounts. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, and then Miss Darlene is 7 p.m. Central. She is going live to do her battle, and then Coach Jesse, did you have a battle lined up for Friday? You're gonna do battles on Friday for your turnip talks, and then anybody else, anybody else battling? Let me know if you're battling. We want to make sure we're supporting. Rhonda, I think she's trying to do a battle, but I don't know which day. And Chantal, are you in the room? Let me know if you're doing a battle with her. And anybody else, let me know if you how you doing the show stuff? He said nope. We gotta get you going a lot more frequently. So you've done your 3. Have you done any more, Mrs. Treetop? Yeah, I think you've done 3. Hey, Coach, how you doing the short stuff? How you doing? I didn't get the weekend battle update yet. Okay. Oh, that's right, because you're trying to do that match match weekend too. Okay, perfect. Yes. Oh, you're doing yes. You done 4. Okay, you done 4. Okay. You guys are great. When I look at the analytics, there's only a few of you all, and I don't think there's anybody in the room. There's only a few of you who have not gone since the agency connection. So that's actually really good. Like everybody has been going at least once. So I think I have like maybe about a dozen, or a half dozen, not a dozen, a half dozen that hasn't gone at all. So we're gonna get more. We're gonna get more people going. After this, I'll join the match weekend too. Okay, perfect, perfect. Perfect. That'll be good. Take a look. Take a look and see if it doesn't allow you to join after a certain day. For some reason, I think it's like midweek, but don't quote me there. I think you there's a cutoff period, but you have to join by a certain date in time. How you doing, True Love? Thank you so much for being here. We are talking. We're chatting. If you are interested in joining the agency, you would click the link below here in the left corner. Thank you all for joining the live. I am about to jump off. I was just trying to make sure. I'm going to stay on 5 more minutes because that'll put me right at 60 minutes, y'all. I've been going 60. Well, 60 is actually the least I've gone. I've been trying to go 90 to 2 hours on average. I think I'm going to get back to it. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to get back to going my 2-hour schedule. I just need to get through like this launch stuff, and I'll probably always save space for me to promote the agency in that way. I do need to get us organized. I have some things I want to make sure people are doing when it comes to growing their live stream and supporting you. Thank you all who are coming into the live. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. If you are, so in this live, I'll talk about the agency. It's a creator network agency. It's under TikTok Live. Creator Network Agency. It's called Launch Your Income Agency. And if you click the link here, you essentially will be able to apply. My only caveat is if you are with an agency, you got to go to them first. You got to talk to them. You got to make sure you're getting support from them. We are not trying to poach or coach other people's people. So I want to make sure that is very clear and people know that they have to go to their agency to get support. All right, chat later. See you at 7 p.m. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. My friends who are in the room who are with the agency, I am going to go live. I'm going to do a meeting tomorrow at 6:30. So I definitely will be really efficient tomorrow because I'm going to do that 6:30 meeting just for you all, especially my new people. It's open to everybody. It's open to everybody. But I really want to start the conversation from a newbie's perspective, okay? If you are new, you're trying to get acclimated, you're trying to figure out what to press, what to do, what's going on, I want to have that conversation. So everybody's kind of on the same page and there's some things we can do. And then moving forward, what I'll probably do is if you need support from a from a co-host perspective, maybe doing the live, we can do a quick co-host check-in, and people can ask questions that way too. So I'm gonna try to be able to support people in a couple different ways. I don't want you to say, "Oh, I was nervous, I was scared, I didn't know what to press." We're gonna help you. I want you to feel very confident in your ability to do this and do it very seamlessly. So it's no problems. Okay. Um, Nika, thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Any questions, friends, before we head off? Let me know if there's any questions. And like I said, we will we'll connect. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Um, Question. Okay. What's your question? Hello. Have a good evening. Thank you so much, Miles. Appreciate you. Um, I'm gonna try to stop by and see some of you guys. Hello, how you doing, Claire? Appreciate you coming through as well. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Life by Design. Hi, friend. How you doing? Life by Design coaching. Um, I was placed in restricted mode. How do I get off? I don't know. For what? Restricted mode for what? Going live? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. Are you with an agency? Let me just check before I get in trouble. Because if you're with an agency, you got to talk to the agency to kind of get answers. I can't coach, so I just want to say that out loud. But I really don't know what you're talking about. So that's why I'm like, I don't know the answer. So by tomorrow for Seamless live tomorrow at okay 8 p.m. Okay, nice. How you doing, Life by Design? Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the populars. You're so sweet. Appreciate the support. Yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm being invasive. I really don't know the answer to your question, but if anybody's with an agency, and that's why I'm trying to be very intentional and cognizant because when you go live, when I'm live, there's people who are in my room, and there's people who are listening, and they have not been in my room and they are making some claims that I don't think are true, but I just want to make sure that I say it very clearly on this call that if you are with an agency, you have to talk to that agency. So I can't coach you, I can't answer questions, I can't do things to give the impression that I am doing any of that. So that's why I said I'm recruiting for my agency. You cannot be with an agency on any of your accounts, and I can check to see if TikTok says your account is in good standing. Yeah, that's wild. I know. That's why I said in the past 24 hours I've been a little annoyed with the imposters. So, and then just shady people who are like, you know. And that's the thing about it. Let me say this out loud, and maybe this is where my spirit is, because there's billions of people on this app. There are billions of people on this app, okay? There's enough for everybody. And at the end of the day, what's for me is for me. What's not for me is not for me. And that's the way I live life. And so I will never make assumptions about what people are doing because I don't know their intention. And if I do think something about somebody, I kind of move in a different direction. So that's how I operate. So it's just interesting how people operate, other people operate. So at the end of the day, I'm being very clear that I am not coaching anybody else's creator. And at the end of the day, if you want to click the link because you don't have an agency you belong to, you don't have any accounts with an agency, you're looking to grow, you want support, then those are the services I offer. And if you're with an agency, you have to go to them to get support. So I just want to be clear about that so people, if somebody want to pull the tape, they heard me say it multiple times. Yes, it is. I met people from UK, Canada, and Australia. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Now my agency only can service people in the U.S. and Canada. But yeah, there's people all over. Yeah, people all over. And so at the end of the day, I want to make sure I'm answering questions. And you guys know I'm very generous. I answer questions. I tell people my thoughts and opinions. And I know there's a lot of people who are, you're welcome, friend. You are so welcome. I'm sorry, I really don't know the answer to your question in terms of what to do. And maybe I just don't understand the context of what happened. But, but yeah, there's a lot of people who don't, there's a lot going on here. This TikTok is, I feel as if I've gotten the hang of it, but it's challenging. And then when I think I got the hang of it, I got two videos that are problematic right now, or in, not being able to be posted, and I think it's because of the links. So I got to see what's happening there. But my point of saying that is that it is not easy to understand. So you want an agency, you want someone who's going to support you and help you understand the app and help you be successful and answer questions. And so for that, you should have an agency that you can go to. And that's what I'm trying to create in this agency, where people feel like if you're part of this, you're going to get some answers to your question. If I don't know the answer, I will figure out the answer for you. So that's how I'm going to operate. And that's just me as a human being. So thank you so much, Angel. How you doing, friend? Thank you for coming on in. And I'll continue to do that. So yeah. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. I am going to head off so I can figure out what's going on with my video. Yeah, so much different programs. I need guidance to help me monetize. Gotcha. Are you with an agency? Let me just ask the question. So it's very clear that I asked the question. Are you with an agency? Because I don't know you. And then are you? How you doing, friend? Are you? No. Okay. And then my next question would be, you're a newer account. You're brand new. You don't have another account. Let me ask that question clearly. How you doing, Bubba? Buddha. How you doing, Luna? And so, is that a no also? Do you have another account? Let me know if you have another account. No, other accounts. Okay. You don't have a lot of followers and you don't have a bio. Oh no, you do have a bio. Love God, family, and travel. I think I just looked at somebody else's that didn't have a bio. If you are interested in clicking the link, that's how you can get support from me. And you can become part of the agency. Now, honestly, your question, I guess I don't understand the question. And if you're dealing with a restriction or a violation, you won't be able to be accepted in the agency, because TikTok will say this account is not eligible. But it just depends on what's going on. And again, I didn't understand the restriction question you were saying. Restriction from going live or restriction from posting content? Was it a restriction in your live? So I guess that's all the questions I was trying to understand. Have you gone live? Maybe I should ask that. Have you gone live? So maybe I'm assuming you go live, but maybe you haven't gone live. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot going on. All right, friends. Let me know if you're typing. If not, I will. We could chat tomorrow, or you can inbox me. Okay. All right, friends. I appreciate you. I am about to head off. I'm gonna get some work done. I gotta figure out what's going on with these videos. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of my new imposters. Good night. And then I'll see you guys. I'm gonna try my best and put a reminder on my phone for Miss Darlene's battle and make sure I participate in that. Miss Darlene, are you still here? I think she left. Are you doing the battle right at the top of the hour at 7? I guess that's my question, but I'll message her. 7 p.m. Central is her battle time. Natty, you said you were going live. Who else? How you doing, Ramona? Thank you so much for being here. I think there was Coach Miss Jessica. You said you were going live. So anybody else I missed that's going live? Is that 8 p.m. Eastern? It is 8 p.m. Eastern. Yes, we're on the East Coast. She's in Minnesota, so she's Central. So 8 p.m. Eastern. That's why I said I'm gonna put a reminder on my phone so I can because I think I may be doing multitasking. Grabbing my heartbeat before you leave. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. And I owe the community an email, so I'm gonna send you guys out that email today, probably in the next 30 minutes. Get that off my to-do list. And then I owe Yeah, so you guys an email just to announce tomorrow's meeting at 6:30. So tomorrow's meeting at 6:30, we'll do that. Hello, Susie Q. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. Appreciate all the support. Um, okay, thank you. You're welcome. And Mr. Treetop, let me know when you go live again so we can support you too. But tomorrow, like I said, if my new people, my newbies who are just getting the go live process down, definitely join tomorrow's meeting at 6:30 if you can make that happen. 6:30 Eastern, so I can kind of walk through some things for you all. Um, I know I got a lot of veterans, so it's open to everybody, but I really want to talk to my new people so we can kind of help you understand just some new stuff process. It's in my thought bubble. Okay, all right, look at you. You say it's in my thought bubble. I love it. Just got home. I might go live in a bit. All right. That's right. You guys get used to going live. That's the whole thing. If you can get used to it, it gets a lot easier. It does. But the practice makes progress. And that's no joke. Practice makes progress. You get better. You get smoother. You understand. There's a fluidity to how you do it and what you're talking about. So it gets better. So I don't want you guys to be hung up on, okay, 3 days, 1 hour. There's some things as time goes on, I'm gonna kind of peel back a couple more curtains for you all. So I want to make sure that you guys really understand how the algorithm is paying attention to your commitment to going live. Okay. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm gonna head out. Thank you for being here. I'll take care. Bye. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.